A big buck. We're in the back plot of the property today. We're going to plant some big and beastie and then some sugar beets and brassica in here. It's early August, and this is where we want to be in the Midwest. We're going to do the work today to make it pay off for a month and a half for opening weekend. Well, we just finished hanging a double here. We're going to brush it in. This spot that we're hunting or hanging stands over is a phenomenal spot. This year though, the farmer has changed it up and put about a 30-yard strip that runs all the way around the cornfield full of oats and clover. So we're hoping that the deer are going to stay true to the last couple of years' patterns, but there's only one way to find out. So we're about 4 weeks away from the opening season and we're getting the last couple stands hung and getting excited. Just finished up the setup number 1 here in this big field. We're going to walk across here on the other side in case the wind's coming out from a different direction. We have a second backup stand, and then we'll actually have a third one on the back side of it as well. So we're excited. We just got out here and the clover's looking good, and the corn's looking really good, and even the oats are coming up. So summer patterns, they should be in set yet in the late part of September. So we should be set. If I was a deer, I'd want to eat this. It's the night before Wisconsin bow opener. We're checking on 3 food plots. The one behind us is the biggest one we just put in this year. We're going to try to find a tree to put this 2 climbers in and check the trail camera and see if this is one we're going to be hunting tomorrow morning.
Claim Your Trophy Television is brought to you by these fine sponsors. Lock and Load Hunting Blinds, manufactured and built with pride in the USA. Vortex Optics, the force of optics. Patax IGA, proudly serving the Prescott area for over 100 years. Also brought to you by Solar Sportsman, Uncle Kurt's Deer Mineral, Sakura's Taxidermy, and Agent Dave French of Weiss Realty.
Planning, scouting, and marksmanship only get you so far. Successful hunting is about giving yourself the right opportunity. And the best opportunity isn't always at your stationary stand. But that's where Traveling Tower has your solution. It's simple, mobile, and sets up in minutes. ATV, UTV, or pickup. In any situation, location becomes your ally. Give yourself the best opportunity, wherever that may be. Find out more at travelingtower.com.
Opening morning was fun. We had one nice doe come in, 15 yards full draw. She spooked, and as soon as we could get on her, both of us, she spooked. So fortunately, we didn't get a shot at her. We had a coyote come in too. No shot at him either. Otherwise, it's been a great morning.
Well, we got a pretty wicked storm moving in. We're going to try to get a quick sit in before it hits, and we brought the umbrella, so we're going to see how long we can sit in it. This is the first afternoon hunt over a new food plot, so we're pretty excited. We're running a tad bit late, so we want to get out there quick.
Just got set up for afternoon hunt. We're sitting over a new spot here. We're looking at a big and beastly plot, 1.5 acres with some winter peas. Behind us, we have a big cornfield. We're sitting in a prime spot. The field's a bit patchy, but there's a ton of tracks in here, so we know they're in here. We got a storm kind of moving in right now. We don't know how much it's going to rain on us, but we're going to sit tight. We got the umbrella set up, and we'll get her done.
Well, it's day 2 of Wisconsin opening weekend. We're checking out a new spot that we have yet to be at this year. It's been a real bad drought in Wisconsin, the western part of the state. So we actually just got out here in a couple of cornfields they've been cutting down for silage. So we're going to be sitting over a cornfield today, and the outskirts is around alfalfa and some clover. But we're hoping they actually went out and took down the corn to open that field up, because when they do that, the deer really start piling out. So we got a couple hours sit, beautiful day, about mid-60s. We're gonna give it a shot.
bucks, one of them being a possible shooter that came into our shooting lane at 35 yards. We think he was a 3.5-year-old then. But he came right at last light. It happened pretty quick, so hoping we'll get another glance at him to get a better idea of what he's like.
Traveling Tower and Lock and Load present the 4x4 hunting blind with 4 sides that easily slide together and lock in place. Insulated with a 1-inch poly R11 equivalent foam. Made with recycled plastic and aluminum walls, making it non-corrosive. With each side weighing 18 pounds, one person can set it up in less than 2 minutes without tools. With a solid weatherproof roof, the 4x4 comfortably accommodates one person, gear, and a comfortable chair, making it a perfect addition for your hunting arsenal.
Hey, Stewie, did you hear what happened last fall to Buck?
Well, no, Steve. What happened?
Some hunter turned him into Patax IGA maple sticks.
I sure hope I don't get turned into maple sticks this fall.
Yeah, he's not slowing down either. I haven't seen Daisy in over a week.
They're so good. I think I've ate about a pound of these so far. Patax does a great job of processing our meat.
Patax IGA. Proudly serving western Wisconsin for over 100 years.
Just hanging out today. It's a beautiful Saturday morning. No, actually, a good friend Brad, Noel from Battle of the Bow, smoked a buck last night down in Pepin, and we drove down early this morning. The shot went a little far back, but we let it lay all night, and we got a couple guys here. We're gonna go out and get on the blood trail here shortly. He thinks he heard a crash about 50 to 60 yards away in the direction the deer ran, so we're hoping he's piled up real close, but we're excited. This is a good friend of ours, dropped a 177 last Monday, and now Brad shot a big one here last night, so he's thinking it's the biggest buck he's shot with a bow, so we're pretty excited to get on the blood trail and see if we can't get on him.
He has nice long main beams, doesn't he? Hey, can you hear me?
Yep.
I found him.
Found him?
Yep. Dead buck
Good
on the
deal.
dead buck on the ground. We just got out of the stand. We're gonna sit for a few hours in the afternoon here. I have absolutely one of the best cameraman. Luckiest guy I know behind the camera. Brad drilled a really nice buck last night. We recovered it this morning. Needless to say, it's been a busy day today. Very little sleep last night. Acorns are dropping like crazy, so we moved off the field edges. We're in the thick, heavy cover here. We're hoping we're gonna see a buck cruising here. Brad shot his last night at about 6:30, so we're getting about an hour away from that time. So we're gonna sit tight, get quiet here, and see if we make it happen. this time of the year, this exact situation is something I've been waiting for all year long. Got the perfect wind, got a cornfield, got a good buddy behind the camera, and we are exhausted. I think we're due for a deer. I don't care if it's a doe or a 3.5-year-old buck, whichever one comes through first. It's definitely gonna get an arrow.
We're going out for an afternoon sit. We're going in actually our favorite stand to hunt. We've only been able to hunt it one time so far this year, just simply because the wind has been a little bit screwy for us. But temperature is dropping. A cold front moved in for us this afternoon, and we're excited to get in there. It's about mid-50s. We got a good 3.5 hour sit ahead of us. We're excited.
Really, my only straight lanes are right here in that big field.
Matt.
What's my land worth? All realtors are the same, right? Wrong. Whether you're looking to buy or sell hunting or farmland in western Wisconsin, partner with a local land expert that knows the market and can get answers to your tough questions. Not all land is created equal, and the same goes for real estate agents. Contact Dave French of Weiss Realty to realize your land ownership and sales goals. He's got the right tools to get you off the beaten path. Join the hunt.
With a custom solar installation from All Energy Solar, you can lock in energy rates and start on the path to decades of energy savings. Plug into the new standard of electricity with solar and make a real difference for your home, the environment, and the future. With a solar installation, you'll purchase a channel to the free, unlimited, and clean energy of the sun. Start on the path to energy savings today by contacting All Energy Solar or visiting allenergysolar.com.
Matt.
Brody, how fast did that happen? We just smoked a big buck. I think the shot went a little far back, but we just... Oh my, we had a feeling about tonight. We just had a great feeling about tonight. That was the second buck that came in. About 6:30, we had a real nice 8-pointer come in. I don't even know what he is. He came running into the field. I thought he looked like a shooter. Brody's like, he's a shooter, he's a shooter. We stopped him at about 25, 30 yards. He ran right down below us. And I heard him run, and all of a sudden he just stopped. So I don't know if he crashed or what. Oh, I hope we get a deer. I hope he's down.
You smoked him, dude. It was a right good shot.
Well, we just got back. We're going to review the footage. We've been kind of going through it a few times here, but I don't know. It looks like a pretty solid shot. Right before I shot him, I asked Brody if he was on him, and right when he said yes, the buck took a few steps. So it's just that waiting game that every bow hunter goes through. So it's the next morning. We let the deer sit for over 12 hours. Got some of my good buddies out here to help track them, and we're back out.
It's crazy that arrow didn't come out.
He's got that beautiful summer coat. The season's been a pretty rough season. We haven't even seen anything like this at all 2 weeks into the season. And it all happened pretty quick for Brody and I in the tree stand last night. Murphy found a critter laying in the woods.
He did.
Oh yeah.
Congratulations. Send me a picture.
We'll send you a picture right now.
That is awesome. Thanks, guys.
Well, here's the tracking job, boys, right here. We got Justin. Thanks, buddy. He's the one who found it. Dusty back here. Thanks, Dusty. And Zach. All three of these guys were at a wedding last night, and they cut their activity short just to be able to come out this morning and wake up early. So I owe these guys a lot. And Brody behind the camera, he's got his first kill under his belt. Way to go, Brody.